worship together. In unity and strength. And the hearts are united. God anoints it. And how many want to be what God wants you to be? How many want to do what God wants you to do? And I'm talking about holiness, not just in here. I'm talking about holiness when you get out of here. Holiness when you get out of here. So that somebody can look at you and say, that's a holy saint. That they can look at you like they look at Jesus and said, I don't find no fault in it. That they can look on the pages of your book as you are living epistles and your pages read holiness. How do your pages read? What's in your book? What's your pages saying? Because your pages speak of him of whom you're supposed to serve. And it matters. And I always say, Lord, are we doing this right? Doing this right? God, I'm of this man. If I'm not going to walk for God with my whole heart and in truth, I'm not going to front in it. I'm not going to send false signals and misguide and mislead. Either you're going to walk it or you're going to leave it alone. The Bible speaks, and the whole word is important, but there are sums of word that God speaks that is important to heed to and to hold fast. And the sum of, because you want to get the sum of life. What's the sum of life? What's the sum of this walk? S-U-M. What's the sum of? What's this all about? What's the important things? It's the things that I am to do and not leave them undone. Because I know that I was created in eternity, but I'm in time. Right. And I know that one day time's going to run out one way or another. Either God's going to take me or he's coming back while I'm alive. But if he comes back or if he takes me, how shall I be found? If he takes me tonight, what state am I in? How's the judgment going to fall on me? How's my hands? My hands clean? How's my heart? My heart pure? Because it comes down to one thing. Are you pleasing before God? Are you upright before God? Because it doesn't matter how much anointing comes in here. Yeah, that's good. If you can't live right. Doesn't matter how much anointing you feel. Are you holy? Are you upright? You're walking in power. Walking in strength. Have you guarded your heart against the evil days? Are you holding fast? Because God is the sum of life. Everything points to him. Everything points to what he says. Everything points to what he declares. Everything points to what he commands. God's got an expectation of life that he's given to us. There's an expectation. And there's an account at the end of your life. There is an account at the end of our life. There's going to be a summary. There's going to be a summing up of everything. And the Bible said the books were open. Other books were open. What's he going to say? It is better that you not know than to know and not do.
Right.
Truth shines unto a dark place. And the Bible said the darkness comprehended it not. And men love darkness more than light. But we that are partakers of the light, it shall not be witnessed that we were unto darkness. Should not be declared that we were given to unbelievers. But our hands are clean, and our hearts are pure. I know one man, he said, he was set outside the parking lot. He said, I'm not coming in because I don't want to be a hypocrite. And he was saying, he said, I know some that are hypocrites. I said, well, you ain't got nothing to do with them. Come on. The Bible says, save yourself. God judges every vessel and every soul. And somebody said, no matter what people think about you, no, it doesn't. If you're living right, but if you're living wrong, yes, it does. God didn't call us to live wrong. God has specific instruction on how we're to live. And every vessel should know, everyone should know how to possess his vessel in holiness. And one said in the book of Ecclesiastes, and I'm just going to read one verse. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. What's the conclusion of the whole matter? Fear God. How many really fear God? Because if you fear God, some wouldn't do what you do. If you fear God, you fear a consequence. You fear killing the witness. I love Brother Dan, and I was on the phone with him one time, and there was another person in the faith, and they came through a little hard situation, and it was over the radio. And this guy kind of threatened him. And the enemy was trying to pull him out of his walk. Trying to pull him out into his flesh. And I love what our brother did. He said he got on the line where he could only hear him. And he told him, don't kill your witness. Don't kill your witness. Because there's an old saying, none did I err. And then I heard never. But once I did err, and then I heard ever. Meaning this. All you got to do is mess up one time. And they'll never let you forget it. Never let you live it down. That's why it's important to live right and know who you represent. The sum of it. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God. Keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. See, a psalm is a chief points and thoughts. What is God telling us? I want to know the mind of God. God took his mind and put it in the book. God took the way for us and put it in the book. God took the truth and put it in the book, and then he tells you, if you follow this, you'll be preserved. If you follow this, you'll live. If you follow this, you'll prosper. If you follow this, you can come out from sin. You can be born in sin, but if you follow this, then you're going to be purged. If you follow this, you're going to be delivered. If you follow this, you're going to get victory. If you follow this, you're going to come out of what you're in. If you come out, if you follow this, I don't care what was done to you in times past, you're going to forget the things that are behind you, and you're going to reach to the things that are before you. But you got to get the sum of this.
Yeah. All right now.
Got to get this in me so I can live victoriously and walk in the life of Christ, so I can be his servant. Walk upright with clean hands and a pure heart, so I can witness a good profession. That I can tell them that Jesus saved. I can tell them that victory is in Jesus. I can tell them that God is a God of a turnaround. He can turn it around. He can fix it. He can heal it. He can strengthen. He can quicken. He can make alive. He can heal wounds. He can raise up and bring strength to the faint. Nothing he can't do.
Amen.
So why should we be in and abide in weakness when our God is strong? Why would we fail when our God succeeded? On Calvary, he said it is finished. He did it all the way from the cross to the grave, resurrected on the third day, rose with all power, led captivity captive, and gave gifts unto men. Gave us the power of the Holy Ghost.
Jesus.
You don't have to be down to sin no more. You don't have to be cursed to your past life no more. Because if any man's in Christ, he's a new creature. Why go back to the beggarly elements of this world? One thing I can't do is look, I'm determined, yet not I, but God that's in me. I'm not going back. I ain't going back there. Ain't nothing back there for me but death. You see, I had an allegiance to sin. I had allegiance to the devil. But then I came in contact with the blood of the Lamb. And the blood broke and destroyed the yokes. Washed away my sins. Now I have a new allegiance. See, if that goes according to country, that's called treason. Because I switched sides. And I'm with Jesus now. I'm walking with Jesus now. And I know the devil's got it in for me. I know the devil wants to bring me down. So he's going to have to use every arsenal that he's got to bring me down. He's going to have to use every trick. He's going to have to use everything that he possibly can to get me back, to bring me back, to cause my downfall. He's got to use everything he's got to trip me up, to deceive me. He's going to use everything. Gonna bring the wrong person in my life. Bring the wrong connection and prevent you from the real connection.
All right.
Bring you to hindrances and cause you to miss a window. Bring things that prevent you from getting where you need to go. I can't go back now. I have laid my hands on the plow. I've committed my heart and I can't go back now. There is nothing that can happen that God can't take me through. That's not an event of my life that God can't give me the strength. If I can't stand up under the pressure, it means I'm trying to do it without God. But if I lean on the hand of the Lord shall uphold me by the word of his power. If I put my trust in God, God will take living what I'm living, get down this road. Come on. If I'm not representing truth, I need to set it down and turn it over to somebody else. If I'm not living holy, I need to get out of the choir. Come on. Nobody in the world should be able to point a finger at us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. This is the army of God. These are God's anointed. They shouldn't see me as a representation of weakness. They should see me representing the strength of God, walking in the power of God, walking in the anointing of God. I can go through many things, but you'll never know it. Because you know what? It ain't about me. It ain't about me. Oh, I could throw it up my hands a long time ago. But that's not what it's about. You can't be a narcissist and serve God. If this comes about you, you're not going to fulfill anything God called you to do. You're not going to operate in any gift that God called you to operate in. You're not going to fulfill anything in your life because if it comes about you, that's why the cross came. That's why Jesus brought in the cross. It's not just for him to die on the cross. It's for you to take up your cross. It's for you to die because what's got to happen? You got to die. You got to kill yourself. That knee's got to die. That eye's got to die. Everything about you's got to die so Christ in you can live. Because everything about me speaks defeat, but everything about God is a victory. God brought victory. God brought victory unto all them that will put their trust in him. All them that will look to him. So now I can't go back. And look, the devil, look, I'm on the most wanted list. You are on the most wanted list. Did you not know that? That you are God's beloved possession. That you are the apple of God's eye. That you mean a lot to God. So why go back and forth? Make a stand. Make a stand. Commit yourself. What you missing? What you think you missing? The Bible told me the glories that he's got for me can't be compared. Look, the things of this world, look, it can't even be compared. That's right. Hallelujah. Bring the nicest car. But when I get to heaven, I can ride on the winds. Come on. When I get to heaven, I won't need no transport. I can just think that I can be everywhere I want to be. I can be like him. I'll be his God. Hallelujah. I ain't going to come down here and throw everything away for a thrill. That's going to be gone, and then I'm going to be in heaven, an eternal disappointment. Yeah. But eternal damnation. For what? Paul told Timothy, he said, flee youthful lust. Put away youthful lust. Seek the things that are above, where Christ dwells on the right hand of God. Set your affections on things above. Seek him with your whole heart. Because the last days are coming. And God spoke in the same, in a sum of things he spoke in. I'm just mentioning the fruit. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. And there ain't no other God beside him. There's not no other way that beside him. There's not no other truth, but God is truth. There's not another beside him. And then he said, except that you believe that I am he, you will die in your sin. If you don't believe that he, that he is God, you will die in your sins. And you know what? How you believe God? You obey him. He said, because why call me Lord and do not the things that I say? Because he said, the soul that sinneth shall surely die. That's a song. The soul that sins shall surely die. And he told Timothy, he said, look, endure hardness as a good soldier. Because he said, look, don't get entangled. A soldier that goes to war and don't get entangled. Listen to this scripture. Look, why is he speaking these things? Because he knows what you're going to go through as a saint. He said, no soldier that goes a warring gets entangled with the affairs of this life. What do you think this war is? You know in Vietnam, you know how they got most of American soldiers? They appeal to their desires. So all those that like to drink, they get them drunk. All of them like smoke dope, they had plenty of it. All of them that like women, they sit in the women. They get entangled. Next thing you know, they forgot what they were fighting for. What do you think Satan's doing now? He's going to send anything he can to get you entangled. You start getting entangled, you start losing sight and vision. You start losing a heart for God. You start losing a desire. Look, you know, I can't wait to get in here. And it's not because of you, it's because I've come to worship God.
Yes.
A part of it is you. But you know what I love to see? I love to see when we come together and worship. But I don't just love to see us worship. And I want to see us worship and live right. I don't want to see us worship and live wrong. That's crazy. It's crazy. Why are you in here if you don't live for God? Why are you in here if you don't fear God?
Oh, yeah.
And if you stop fearing God, something's wrong. And you know that. How many fear God? Don't raise your hand, but how many raise your heart? Do anybody fear God? Does anybody fear God? Is there anybody that truly fears God? Well, why do you do what you do? Why are you entangled what you're entangled in if you truly fear God? Because one day you're going to stay too late. One day you're going to stay too long. And the door's going to close on you. The sum of it is eternity with God. Do you want to miss that? For something that's soon going to pass? And then you sitting there when everybody else is raptured. And then you got an eternity in the lake of fire. Forever is forever.
Yes.
I'm down here. I'm serious about this one. I'm down here examining myself. And oh, yes, I know God's working on me and I know there's some work to be done. But I'm determined I'm not going back to the beggarly elements of this world. I'm not going back to yesterday's. I'm not trying to get my youth back.
Come on.
I'm not going to take my wife through a me Charles and you Jane thing.
Come on.
I'm serious about it. And I want to have clean hands and pure heart. You know how I have the airport? You go through, you check it. And it goes up, ding, 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 ding. I don't want to get up. I don't want to stand before God and the detectives go off.
Oh, yes.
Can't enter. You got too much on you. Then you go back and recheck yourself. I just think it's my belt buckle. Well, put your hand on your belt buckle. You go back through. Ding, 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 ding. Well, you got anything in your pocket? You got anything here? You got anything? You disguising something? Yeah. You look like you're sanctified. You look like you're holy. But you can't get through the detective. Because the word is talking about you. And the word speaks to you. And if the word speaks to you, that's God saying that I've got mercy and grace to you. To tell you what's going on. To let you know that a change has got to take place. Can you make it through? going through, we were in LA, and we were starving to death. We were getting ready to fly out in a little bit. We got, so we got there and there's a line. It seemed like all the planes landed at the same time. And we were hungry, and I said, well, I don't know how. I said, so we made a plan. I said, my wife said, I'm going to KFC, get some chicken. I said, okay, I'll go to the burger place, we'll get us some burgers. And so we had both long line, KFC line, along was a real line. So we ended up just eating the burgers, and we put the food in our cases. And then we went on back, and went on. So we got on the plane and boarded for straight. And so here we are on the plane, so we thought we were going to eat the chicken. We're going to eat chicken while we're on the plane. But they start serving food on the plane, so we start forgetting about our chicken. So we got up straight, and here we're going through, and then the thing says, are you carrying any food or anything like that? And we're saying no, because we forgot about the chicken. Next thing you know, they say, y'all go over here. They tell them to y'all go over here. And next thing you know, they're bringing a dog in on us. And the dog sniffing, ding, 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 ding. And of course we told the woman, we said, hey, we got chicken in there. The dog's gonna smell the chicken. And he's gonna eat the chicken if he can get to it. So we told him, man, okay, we got chicken there. Next thing you know, this guy comes over. Did you understand the form that you filled?
Come on.
So everybody's waiting on us outside. We don't even know how close they are, but they're just a door away. Our party to pick us up. Did you understand questions 6 through 10?
Come on.
So we're pausing now. Well, I think we did. He said, no, I didn't ask you that. I asked you, did you understand questions 6 through 10? Well, and so then he goes, he said, I asked you that 5 times. Start getting loud. A little aggressive. What else you got? Then he starts pointing at me. He said, then he started pointing, we got peanuts, we got caramel corn, we got Milky Ways, all this stuff is good. He said, well, we got this right here in Australia. I said, we didn't want to buy it in Australia.
Right.
Probably because we was hungry to get on the plane. Did you understand questions? You still not answering my question. So, he said, I'll be back. I said, man, for some chicken? Of course, it's some days, things that, you can contaminate, you can bring contamination to. So, he comes back, he said, because, he said, I'm going to see what the verdict is. He said, because you may have to pay $500.
Yes, sir.
But man, I don't want to put this, I don't put nothing on my credit card.
The box right there.
We go back and he talks to the lady. So we were delayed, we were detained, and we couldn't make it to our destination. What do you think sin? Why do you think God's got you here? And some of us are being delayed right now. Why? Because you can't get to destination. Because God said sin has to be dealt with.
Yes.
The other part is just on the other side of the wall. But are you willing to drop this sin? Are you willing to lay down? Are you willing Are you ready to be the called out, the chosen? Are you ready to be the separated? Are you really ready for God to take on that name and to represent it in the right manner in which you're supposed to, so he can set you up front ahead of nations? Can he set you up front and say, this is my servant in whom I am well pleased? Can God put his name on you and his name be not tarnished? Time to get clean. It's time to clean up. You know what? I want this to be a sanctified church. Holy church. I want people to say, they look to the house of prayer, I want to see them say, those people live right. You know what I'm saying? If you want to roll in this way of holiness, go to that church that don't mind you doing that, because we do mind right here. I want clean hands. I want a pure heart. What's the sum of this? Why not come over here in the first place? To walk upright before God. Because I guarantee you, if you're not doing what God wants you to do, I guarantee you've made this about you. Anytime you're not doing God's will, you're making it about you. You'll never make it about you. This is not what this is. This is not what life is. And I'm telling you something. Some things in your life that's upsetting you, some things or you're going to have to toil through it. It's not going to get better. But the grace of God is sufficient to keep you, and if you hold in, your rewards will be great, and God's going to bless you while you're here. Don't try to make a way for yourself. Stay in there with God and let him open your doors. Let him make your ways for you. Look, men and women alone. We bear burdens, we carry weights, and any of us, look, I could have thrown up my hands a long time ago and stopped coming home, stopped paying bills, stopped providing. I could have done that a long time ago. But that's not what this is. I got to get through the detective. Because if I can't get through the detective, I can't get on the plane. There's no rapture for you. You don't get clean. This is what this is. This is a getting clean journey. Looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Therefore, beloved, cleansing ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. Because in the last days, perilous times shall come. Listen to this. Let me read this real quick. Perilous times shall come. Men shall become lovers of their own self. What's going to happen? People's going to start getting off the main agenda. God is your main agenda. You start getting off the main agenda, then it becomes about you. Yeah. Lovers of themselves. Oh, this is me. I need some me time. Well, get that and come on back. Let me tell you, get me and just stays me. And then when you come back, we don't hear you like you clearing your throat for a long song. Me. Say what this is.
Mommy.
Men shall become lovers of their own selves, covetous. Look, covetous. I heard Joel Osteen that we were riding through this morning, and he was just talking. He made a good analogy because he said everybody's given their own race, so you don't have to worry about anybody else doing their race. Their race is their race. Your race is your race. It's not that you're competing with each other. You're to abide in your race and go through and finish your race. It's not about somebody else. And it's not. And he was talking about how that David came up surpassing Saul, and Saul began to focus on David. It's not for you to focus on somebody else that might be even surpassing you. It's about you standing in your race. Boasters, proud, blasphemers. And you know what? The next thing you know, if you lose sight of this, you're going to start getting a wrongful disposition. Then you're going to get a wrong attitude. And listen, let me tell you something. When you get a wrong attitude, you can't help but follow that up with wrongful actions. When your attitude is wrong, your actions going to be wrong. I heard not long ago someone brought to me, and this person came and just told their mate, said, look, I'm done. Gone. Care about the kids? No. Just leave. Do my own thing. I missed out on part of my life, so I'm just leaving everything. My wife just put her hand on him and said, I'm praying for you. And he said, don't bring in hocus pocus on me. I said, oh, why? See, something happened. Sometimes life you get disillusioned. It can happen. He said, I missed out on some things because of you and the kids. And I'm going out and get it. Next day he come back. And he hugged his wife and said, thank you for praying for me. Yes. Came on back home. Because God ain't going to let you prosper nowhere else. But where you're supposed to be. He ain't going to let you prosper nowhere else. Where he ordained you. And I guarantee you, if you don't have victory where you are, it's because you're not taking God's victory to where you are. Oh, yes. That wasn't popular, was it? But I'm going to say it one more time. The reason you don't have victory is because you've not taken the victory of God to where you are. And if you stay in there, the patience, you'll make it. Disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. I was in the store one time, and these parents, they were just trying to bless their son, and they said, look, do you want this? Yeah, you want us to get this for you? He said, you can if you want to. It's just up to you. It's your money. Oh. I said, okay, come on. Let's go. All right. Always be grateful. Listen, even on the things of God, always be grateful to God. Don't never take nothing for granted, because God gets you up every morning, gave you your functioning limbs, eyes to see. No, never take nothing for granted. Give thanks unto the Lord every day. Be thankful and name some things. Think of all the times we travel back and forth. The house of prayer. Man, we've been road warriors, road hogs, road dogs. We've been every day. We roll. And now the door's opening. Next year we're going to Chicago, we're going to Erie, Pennsylvania, we're going to different places. But I want to go anywhere I go. I want to go in victory.
Yeah. Amen.
And I want to be thankful. Yes. Without natural affection, don't many just losing natural affection. Truth breakers, false accusers, incontent. Look, can't be pleased. There's no peaceableness at all. Fierce, despisers of those that are good. Because see, when you start looking, you start walking right, then you start walking wrong, then you start despising those that walk right. Traitors, heavy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Men love darkness more than light because their deeds are evil. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Look, for of this sort they creep into houses, leading captive silly women, laden in sin, and led away with godless lust. Be careful that you get unto your lest, because lest Satan lead you astray. Better recheck your connections. Recheck your connections. Make sure it's who God wants you connected. Ever learning, never able to come to the knowledge of truth. Been in here how many years and still ain't got it down. Still don't know what holiness is. Now, I'll finish this off. He said, now as Jannes withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds, reprobate concerning the faith. He said, but they shall proceed no further. For their folly shall be made manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. And listen, there is always a reveal. Everything in darkness comes to light.
Right.
Always does.
That's right.
Always does. Clean hands and a pure heart. So no matter what, endure hardness and good soul. Fight the good fight of faith. Keep it. Keep the faith. Endure. Because these are perilous times. Don't look, God put eternity in you. That's why you keep going. Don't you know that the human body was made not to wear out? If Adam and Eve stayed in the garden, don't you know that humanly so they could have still been dysfunctioning right off? The body was made, even scientists say that. And they say the body was never won't worn out. But look what sin does. Arthritis, bursitis, every kind of itis. What sin does. And then next thing you know, the body breaks down, and then next thing you know, you're in a coffin. That's what sin does. But you were meant to live forever. Eternal. God made you in eternity. That's why He keeps you going. That's why He manifests His truth unto you, so you can stand. And so time, you won't get stuck in time, but your time will unfold and give way to eternity. That's what it is. See, He made you in eternity. He put you down here. Now you go through the portals of time, and that unfolds into your eternity with God. Everybody, God's put some of Himself in. You don't make it, it's because of you. Sell it therefore in your heart that you're going to make it, that you're going to do it. There's somebody here today that's just in a place, you're in a struggle. Somebody here today that wants to make it, wants to get through. Somebody here that wants to come and make an agreement. Somebody here that wants to come and make a statement. Somebody here that just needs agreement, saying, I'm just going to look up again today. I'm going to set my affections again today. I'm going to set my sights upward again today. I'm going to call again unto the name of the Lord. I'm going to call upon His name, and I'm going to set my affections upon things that are above, where Christ dwells on the right hand of God. So somebody might say, look, I've been gotten off track, and I've gotten off track in my thinking, and some things that have just kind of materialized, some things came in my heart, but now I want to change that. I want to make a difference. I want to turn my heart around. I want to rededicate it. I want to set the reset. How many want to set the reset button today? Only God can do that. He can, but you got to have a willingness to do. You got to have a willingness. If there be first a readiness to will, then there can be a performance out of those things. If you got a readiness to will, God will take your readiness and make something happen. God will do something. He can do it today. Anybody want to flee sin today? Anybody want to flee? Anybody want to put it behind them? Anybody want to lose the wrong connection, get the right ones? God's got that plan for you today. That is for you right now. God wants you to have that right now. God wants you to abide in that right now. God wants you to walk in His strength, walk in His power, walk in His anointing. Because ain't nothing too hard for God. Because God can, God will, and God can fix it. He's your portion. God is your strength. God is your peace. And nothing is too hard for God. When this rapture happens, we're caught up to meet Him. I want to see everybody there. I want to see everybody there. Don't you want to see everybody there?